Alright guys, I'm gonna make another video, video making fool. I tried to answer this one just on Twitter. Someone asked me a question on Twitter. They asked me, what is the objective of my Cop Watch channel? And apparently they mean on YouTube. And I tried to answer on Twitter, but Twitter only gives you this much space. And so I would have had to do like 4 replies just to tell them. So I thought I'd do a video and respond with a video. That way I can say it without having to type a bunch of replies to them over and over. Type a book. Twitter should give you as much space as you need. Yeah, so they just give you a little bit of space and then you end up having to make a whole bunch of replies. But my YouTube channel started out as kind of a show, entertainment show, like in 2006. And coming up on 14 years now, in October. So it's changed over the years, but today it's sort of multifaceted. And YouTube, I look at it as kind of an online social media television service where you are the content creator. And that's kind of how it started out. That's why they call them YouTube channels, because you tube, like you are the tube. You could do your own channel and have whatever you want, your content. And so that's kind of, I still look at it that way. And so my channel is sort of multifaceted. It has local news stories, current events. I do sometimes sports, especially when football comes around. I may do sports blogs on football. Entertainment news, I've talked about people dying and celebrities and celebrity news. I do that. Travel. Just basically it's a channel like on television, and you can see a multifaceted genre of things on here. But like any television channel, the main focus is cop watching and activism and civil rights, accountability and transparency. And so basically I do other side things like the sports, the entertainment, the celebrities, the travel. That's all side things to kind of give you a little bit of a change, so you're not watching the humdrum of the same thing over and over. You get a little bit of different on here sometimes. That's why I do that. So I don't want my YouTube channel to just be focused on one thing. This is what it's about. It's basically a YouTube channel like television. Like, I wonder what's airing tonight on Community Leo Watch. But the main focus, like Fox has a focus. If you really look at it, Fox has a main focus. That's why The Simpsons and Family Guy and all those are on Fox, because that's their focus of different things. But, hi, what do you need? What do you need? Don't lock the door. That was wife. But, ABC, Spike TV, Disney Channel, they all have a main focus. And so the main focus of Community Leo Watch is accountability and transparency and activism for civil rights. I ensure that public servants act professionally and are there to serve the public. And I could spend an hour talking about this, so I'm going to try to keep it short, but I basically am not anti-cop, but I'm anti-bad cop. I'll give an example. Him at PD, they chased a guy down. He had his girlfriend's car. She wasn't even in the car. She was at home. And they were chasing him in her car. And he crashed into a fence. And they were going through it. And she walked out and politely asked one of the officers going through the car, when can I get the stuff out of my trunk? My clothes and stuff are back there. And he said, none of your business. Go away. And she goes, no, he goes, this is none of your business. Get out of here, or you're going to get arrested. All she was doing was asking when she could get her shit out of the trunk. And so I recorded that, and I said, this cop is a bully. He's a tyrant. He's a fucking asshole. And that's why I record. If nobody had recorded that, nobody would have known that cop treated her like crap. And all she was trying to do was ask, when can I get my stuff out of the trunk? It wasn't her fault her boyfriend was a dick. So I record stuff like that. If you're going to act bad as a public servant, people are going to see your attitude and your behavior. I also am for the cops. I recorded the battery on Deputy Ayala down here on the boulevard on August 1st. A female ran up with a brown beret and just started battering him by beating him in the back of the neck. Some people said, oh, how did he get hurt? He got hit in the vest and he had all that stuff on. No, I think she hit him above the vest right at the neck, because I spoke to him and he said he's still sore. So I think she caught him in the neck, but she was beating on him. That's battery. He's a victim. I don't care if he's a deputy on duty. He was a victim of battery. And so I recorded that. I also provided some clips to the detectives, so, you know, possibly finding her and charging her with battery on a peace officer, because it's accountability. She's got to be held accountable. She committed a crime. But when the cops commit crimes also, if I had recorded Derek Chauvin in Minneapolis, Minnesota, killing George Floyd, I would have posted that too. So it goes both ways. It's a two-way street. I'm not just out here to catch cops doing bad things. I'm out here to record and document the moment. That's all I'm doing, is recording the moment. And whatever happens in the moment is transparent. We can see what happened on camera. We know what happened. We're seeing it on camera, and it holds everybody accountable. So that's kind of the main focus of my YouTube channel. Although, like I said, there's side things that I do to give you a little bit of a change of pace sometimes. And it is nice to, you know, if Spike TV was just one thing, and it kind of started out that way, but then they've kind of branched off, and they have also a variety of things on Spike TV, as well as other channels. And that's to give you a kind of change of pace, so you're not just watching the same thing on the channel the whole time. Like these gamer channels, it's all about playing a video game. And although that's fun for a while, it gets kind of boring. They need to, you know, switch it up and maybe put something else in there once in a while to give you a change of pace. And that's what I do. Again, I was trying to keep this short, so I might be all over the place here. But someone asked, what is the objective of my YouTube channel? It's really the main objective or focus is to ensure that everybody gets to live free and right in America. Everybody has the right to free speech. Everybody has the right to free press. Everybody has the right to peaceably assemble and protest. I know that a lot of people are against BLM, but people have the right to protest in America and say Black Lives Matter. People have that right as Americans under the First Amendment. People have the right to come out and wave Trump flags and say, Trump today, make America great again. People have the right to do that. People even have the right to yell, go back to your own country and the N-word, but you're going to get put on my video if I catch you doing it. If I catch BLM people yelling, hey, cracker, or hey, redneck, you know, I'll put them up. But I have not been able to catch, you know, the people that are here in Yucaipa, for instance, that are Black Lives Matter protesters. I haven't heard them using racial epithets and racial slurs. If I have, I'll put it on YouTube. But I haven't caught them doing that. But I've caught some of the white folks here in town telling Hispanic people, go back to your country, and they were born here in LA, or they were born here in San Bernardino. Well, they are in their country. I've heard them use the N-word. I've heard, you know, so basically if you get caught on video doing something wrong, it's going to get posted, basically. And that's the objective and the focus of my channel. I'm all about you living free, exercising your constitutional rights, and not being bullied, harassed, or treated in a tyrannical manner by somebody just because he has a badge on his chest. That's what I'm here for. I'm also here to ensure that our deputies, especially here in Yucaipa, who don't have body cameras, are able to do their jobs when they're doing it ethically and professionally and lawfully. I want them to be able to have the protection of my camera, that if someone tries to lie on them and they were doing the right thing, my camera will see, hey, he was doing the right thing, or hey, he was doing the right thing. I'm losing my train of thought. But my camera will support that deputy's actions and say, no, he was doing the right thing. That person lied. Yeah. But if the deputy lies or the police officer lies, my camera catches it. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that answers your question.